Welcome back to Genshin Recaps. Today I will explain the 7 Archons' history and lore in Genshin Impact. Let's begin. The 7 Archons, typically shortened to the 7, 1, are the 7 gods who preside over the 7 nations of Teyvat. Each Archon is associated with an element and an ideal, by which they formed their territory's environment and determined their method of governance over their nations. The original 7 were the victors of the Archon War 2,000 years before the main story. By the start of the game, only 2 of them remain, Barbatos and Morax. Of the current 7, Sumeru's god of wisdom is the youngest, at 500 years old. Each Archon has an internal magic focus called a Gnosis, which allows them to resonate directly with Celestia. 2. By comparison, visions are primitive, though what exactly a Gnosis is capable of, as well as its purpose beyond a symbol of an Archon's godhood, is unknown. The Archon War began an indeterminate time in the past, and ended around 2,000 years ago. During this period of time, many gods and Archons roamed the land, locked in a bitter struggle for supremacy. It appears that the battles associated with the Archon War are a multitude of local struggles that were grouped together by human history. For example, Barbatos became the first Anemo Archon among the 7 after the death of Decarabian 2,600 years ago, while Morax is implied to have already become Geo-Archon by the time the last of the original 7 claimed their title and thus brought an end to the war. The original 7 appeared to be relatively close, sharing a common duty of guiding humanity and often gathering in Liu for drinks. However, over time, 5 of the 7 passed away, and some of the newer Archons no longer adhered to the duty of guiding humanity. Murata, the current Pyro Archon, came into power some time before Barbatos went into slumber for the first time. When he woke up 1,000 years ago in response to the aristocracy's oppression of Mondstadt, he tells Venessa about Murata and speaks about her with familiarity. At some point in time, the previous Hydro Archon died and was replaced by the god of justice. The Oceanids who served her did not get along with the new Archon and went on self-exile from Fontaine, spreading all over the continent and world itself. 500 years ago, the alchemist Uld caused the destruction of Khaenri'ah and created multitudes of monsters which ravaged the world of Teyvat. Among those who were slain in the ensuing wars was the god of the woods, who was subsequently replaced by the god of wisdom. The Tsaritsa was also greatly affected by the cataclysm, resulting in a drastic change in her personality. During this time, the Traveler and their sibling descended on Teyvat and, seeing the chaos, attempted to leave this world, only to run afoul of the unknown god. While the twins did not meet the 7 during this time, the 7 are aware of them. An Archon's strength derives from the level of control they have over their respective nation. 1. Barbatos, who refuses to govern Mondstadt directly, is the weakest of the 7 despite being the second oldest member. By the contrast, the Tsaritsa, who commands the cult-like Fatui, is extremely powerful. While their Gnosis allow them to resonate with Celestia directly and symbolizes their godhood, Archons do not seem to be reliant on them for their powers. For example, Barbatos' current form, Venti, was the first thing he created with his Archon powers, but it did not dissipate upon having his Gnosis stolen. Furthermore, he can still use the tree at Windrise, which purportedly grew from the place Venessa ascended to Celestia, to heal himself. The effects of giving one's Gnosis to another Archon is also yet unknown, and has likely never occurred on Teyvat since the establishment of the 7. It seems that an Archon can grant visions of their element to those they deem worthy, and withhold the creation of visions if they deem fit. Ever since Baal, the Electro Archon, passed the vision hunt decree a year ago, no new Electro visions have appeared in the entirety of Teyvat. However, this has not been explicitly confirmed or denied, and the mysterious nature of visions means little is understood about their origins. The 7 appear to be privy to information mortals are generally unaware of, or deemed to be merely fictional. For example, both Venti and Zhongli are aware of the existences of other worlds, as well as the fact that the Traveler had the power to travel between different worlds. Trivia: the term 7 Archons is derived from its Gnostic usage, in which the Archons are 7 gods who each rule over one of the 7 planets. They are the lowest among the Godhead, serve the Demiurge, and are tasked with preventing souls from achieving Gnosis and ascending from the material realm. In a MiHoYo developer interview on the May 2021 edition of the Japanese entertainment magazine Pash, it was stated that Gnosticism was selected as the primary mythological basis for Genshin Impact, particularly in regards to how Gnosticism deals with the relationship between man and world, and how the Archons influence the world. Currently every named Archon are named after one of the 72 demons found in the Ars Goetia, one of the books in the Lesser Key of Solomon. Baal, the Electro Archon, is named after Baal, the first king of Hell. Barbatos, the Anemo Archon, is named after Barbatos, one of the Dukes of Hell. Morax, the Geo-Archon, is named after Morax, president of Hell. Decarabian, the god of storms, is named after Decarabia, a great marquis of Hell, or a king and earl. For an unexplained reason, Paimon is also named after one of the 72 demons, specifically Paimon, one of the kings of Hell. Tsaritsa is the female equivalent of a czar. The title has multiple spellings including Tsarina. If you enjoy this video, smash that thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe, press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also comment down below on the facts you like the most. Until next time, see ya.
For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.